This is Brazil nut slash pepita pumpkin seed milk, and I posted about it the other day. Lots of questions on how to make it, so I'm going to show you exactly how I make this. There's different ways you can do it. You can do it really basic, and I'm going to show you exactly that. You can do it a little bit more bougie, and sometimes if I'm feeling fancy, I do that, so I'll show you that. So I'll show you all the ways to do it super duper easy. What I have here are Brazil nuts and pumpkin seeds, okay? So I soaked these overnight in a bowl of filtered water. When you soak nuts and seeds, it pulls out some of the anti-nutrients, but it also softens them so it makes them easier to blend and turn into a milk. Brazil nuts are a really great source of selenium, and pumpkin seeds are a great source of zinc. We need both selenium and zinc to support our immune system, which is why I'm combining them both here. P.S. They're also really great for thyroid health. I just added the soaked seeds into a blender. This is a Vitamix. It is stained with coffee because I blend my coffee up in it every single day. Then I'm gonna take 4 cups of filtered water. The ratio that I do is 1 cup nuts and seeds to 4 cups water. So I have half a cup of pumpkin seeds, half a cup of Brazil nuts, and 4 cups of water. I'm gonna add this to the blender, and then I'm going to blend it for about a minute. All right, so now I have the seeds, nuts, and water all blended up. You can stop right here. Seriously, it can be as simple as that. Oftentimes I will, especially if I'm planning to use it in smoothies. No big deal. It's a little bit gritty. So if you want a smoother texture, you do want to strain it. Here's my basic setup. I have a fine wire mesh strainer, and I set it up over a big glass bowl. I've been making nut milk for about 15 years, and I do not like using cheesecloth or nut milk bags, but you could certainly do that. And then I'm gonna pour the milk right from the blender into the strainer. And it strains off pretty quickly, and all of the pulp is gonna be left in the strainer. I generally like to use a spatula to assist the process along. And here's what we're left with when we're all done. All the pulp is left over. You can compost this, or you could even add it to baked goods if you like. So now we have 4 cups of plain unsweetened nut milk. You can stop right here, transfer it into a jar, you're good to go. I'm gonna show you how I jazz it up a little bit, put in some sweetener, some flavor, and some extra nutrients. So the first thing we'll look at is sweeteners. I usually use pitted medjool dates. Anywhere from 2 to 4 is usually a good amount of sweetener for 4 cups of almond milk. You could also use honey or some maple syrup. If you're going for low carb, low sugar, you can use organic stevia extract. I've used all, they all work great. As far as more flavor goes, my favorite thing to do is to take a vanilla bean and use some of the seeds, a little bit goes a long way, and flavor it that way. I love the color that the vanilla seeds give. You could also just use vanilla extract. And then for extra nutrients, I love to add a little bit of dulse flakes. So I do half a teaspoon to a full teaspoon for 4 cups of that. Dulse flakes this is a seaweed and it adds lots of minerals. And then I always throw in just a pinch of sea salt. It brings out the sweetness and also adds some extra minerals. So I'm gonna put that into the nut milk, transfer it back into the blender, and wazz it up one more time. Okay, so it's all blended up now. All I need to do is transfer it to a mason jar and it's good to go. I went a little extra bougie on this. I put in all the things. I would say that my family loves it a little extra flavored and sweetened. This will last in the fridge 4 to 5 days. We tend to go through it a little bit quicker than that. You can use it for smoothies. You can use it for cereal. I use this for my immune boosting hot chocolate recipe. That's on erinholthealth.com. Matcha lattes, turmeric lattes, all that good stuff. So perfect for you and for the fam to support your immune system.